on International Love. Come on. All right. We are here at the Rich Think MMX, okay? And we're going to start this program, which is all about based on great thoughts and ideas that been around for many, probably thousands of years. And we learned them. And now we want to share them with everybody else based on we become what we think about. So we are thinking about
Rich people think.
rich people, how rich people think.
Thanks.
So there's 50 chapters, 100 chapters. We're gonna do 2 chapters a week, and we do with Charmaine. And we actually brought a balance sheet. We're gonna start with a balance sheet as gonna be our homework, and so we go from there. We're gonna start reading chapter one. Read chapter one. A little small discussion. As soon as the chapter finish, I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1, and we both have to decide which group of people we belong to, the masses or the world class. Alrighty, go Chairman. Chapter 1. Can you read? Your voice is sort of
Yes,
maybe okay.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'm a little worse, but I'll try. Driven by the fear of loss and uncertainty of the future, the masses focus on how to protect and hoard their money. While world class thinkers understand the importance of saving and investing, they direct their mental energy toward accumulating wealth through serving people and solving problems. When an economic correction occurs, the fear based saver suffers catastrophic,
Catastrophe.
catastrophic losses that may take years to recover, while world class thinkers suffer similar losses. They quickly turn their attention to financial opportunities that present themselves in a society of suddenly terrified people. While the masses are selling for short term survival, the great ones are buying for long term success. One group is operating from fear, the other from abundance. The self made rich aren't afraid to take calculated risk because they know if they lose, they can make it all back. While the middle class is always looking for the home run investment that will make them wealthy, the world class invests wisely, knowing the bulk of their fortune will come from the service they provide. Most people are more concerned with the modest gains they accumulate from their savings and investments than they are with using their $1 billion mind to create a fortune. The masses are so focused on clipping coupons and living frugally, they miss major opportunities. Even in the midst of a cash flow crisis, the rich reject the nickel and dime thinking of the masses. They are masters at focusing their mental energy where it belongs, on the big money. How about you? Are you more focused on saving pennies or building an empire? Your current financial status will give you an idea of your past thinking. If you're rich, keep thinking the way you are thinking. If not, maybe it's time for a change.
Alright, Charmaine. 3, 2, 1. World class.
Middle class.
Alrighty. So that's a great start because now, as ever before, it's gonna be the great time to change, and that's why we're doing this. Correct.
Yes.
So balance sheet. We did our balance sheet because in our homework there's an action step. Make decision today to think bigger and maximize your money potential. So in order to maximize our money's potential, money is just a thing, correct?
Right.
We give it a value, and in order to maximize our potential, we did a balance sheet. So my balance sheet is right here, Charmaine. That's mine
Okay.
with a plus sign. This is yours
With the negative side.
with a negative sign. Okay. And in 50 weeks, we'll make a comparison and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Because, like, we will learn, techniques and thoughts and methods that will make us belong to the right class, or specifically to the class we desire to be in. Okay? The important point on this, what we were reading, is it's about savers. People save a lot, which is a really great habit, and we will be learning about it, what we need to do past the saving. It's great. I always saved when I was growing up. Always save, save. Nobody just told me what to do with money past. So sooner or later, I just took all of it and spend it. Nobody told me to. Well, when you have this, this is what you do with it. This is your next step, or these are your possibilities and options or opportunities when you have the money. So that was great thought you said when we were coming up here. Now, number 2. So Charmaine read the first, which was middle class focuses on saving, world class focuses on earning.
Right.
See, saving and earning. You keep saving, which is important. We have to make the saving, how we can turn the saving into earning.
Right.
All right. Number 2 is middle class thinks about money in linear terms. World class thinks about money in non-linear terms. This is a great chapter for me to read because I have very great difficulties to say the word linear. So great practice. Just like the catastrophe.
Yes.
Alrighty. The masses trade time for money. Back up a little bit. People always say money has value. We give value to the money. All right. They say, what is more valuable than money?
Time.
Time. All right. So when you start counting money, you have money.
Right.
When you start counting time, you have more time to yourself, which is
Converted
more
in
money,
money.
correct? They say time is more valuable than money.
Yes.
Just little thought inside that this creates the belief that making money is a linear process directly connected to time. The average person believes the only way to earn more money is to work more hours, with the exception of raises and bonuses. The wealthy know big money requires thinking about it in non-linear terms. The great ones are masters of generating money through ideas that solve problems, create solution for some problem, and the result will show. They realize since there is no limit to ideas, there is no limit to how much money they can earn. So while the middle class is scrambling to survive and frightened for their financial future, the world class is capitalizing on their elevated level of awareness. The masses waste substantial percentage of their mental energy worrying about money, while the champions are fearlessly directing their focus to becoming wealthier every day. Fortune can be created almost overnight with the right idea at the right time, but only if the performer understands this nonlinear phenomena. Since most people think of making money in linear fashion, they never invest the necessary efforts to create high-impact solutions. The truth is, people who educate themselves in this philosophy have the potential to become as wealthy as they wish. And while this has been proven again and again, the average person's refusal to believe this holds them back from ever getting started. This is another reason on the long list of why the rich get richer and the poor poorer. 3, 2, 1.
Middle
World
class.
class. Okay, so I'm looking really forward to our growth
Yes.
and our mindset. Uh, any questions about all this? You know, it's all about can you create some kind of big solution to a small problem that's happening all the time around us. You know, one way what I do is when I see something that makes sense or something I like to like people say, well, in case you want to become more creative, there's a way to do it, correct? So they say when you read and you point with your left hand, you become more creative. Whichever it works, we are sitting here, we created this podcast. So maybe that's my left hand talking. Because they say, you know, do something opposite, because then your opposite side of the brain is the creative one, which we don't use. So let's say 1 month I brush my teeth with my left hand, 1 month with my right hand, just to make sure I get the creative flow, juices flowing. You know, the action step or number 2 is always looks for obvious, simple, linear solution first. If it doesn't work, start brainstorming the unobvious, more complex, non-linear solutions. The fact is that there are solutions for everything. Everything is created twice. One time is created in the inventor's mind, and the second time is in a physical aspect. Any
So it all
questions?
starts. So basically, it's saying that it all starts from what you're thinking. So your thoughts becomes your action, basically. So whatever you think a lot on, that's what you manifest.
Yes. And also the desire has to do with a lot of it. When you really desire something, and take the certain steps towards it, there's only one that can result only in success.
Okay.
And we define our own success. So that's great. So we know our balance sheet. All right. I'm really looking forward to adding to my balance sheet and see it changing in your balance sheet, because you just got a house recently, correct?
Yes, I did.
That's great. That's a great investment. I just started reading book partially from Robert Kiyosaki about investing, how we can create more value. So I'm looking forward to that conversation. And also I want to get a shout out to Beachfront Kitchen and Bar. They are today's sponsor, and they gave us $500 for this podcast. So I'm looking forward to put it to the right use. So thank you very much, Beachfront Kitchen and Bar. And remember, when you eat out,
Don't eat at the beachfront.
eat at the beachfront. It must be the preparation for the Halloween. We do have the Halloween party on October 26th at Beachfront Kitchen and Bar. So remember, when you eat out,
Eat at the beachfront.